Good morning and welcome to P&B Sports Show. I'm Ayoko Tom. Oh, what a weekend it has been. Today our focus shifts to Asaba, Delta State, where the second edition of the Grit Glory Basketball Showdown is set to tip off from December 6th to the 14th. The Stephen Keshi Stadium becomes the heartbeat of Nigerian basketball once again, a place where rising stars, elite athletes and passionate fans come together for one of the fastest growing basketball tournaments in the country. This year's theme is Showdown, Grit and Glory, and expectations are high from the organization to the teams arriving, the energy, the rivalries and the spectacle the first edition created. So right now, we'll be going on a short break, and when we come back, we'll be heading live to our correspondent in Asaba for exclusive updates on preparations, logistics, and what fans should expect from the 2025 edition. So sit tight, get your teacup, don't go anywhere, because P&B Sports Show will be right back. Welcome back to P&B Sports Show, and right now we are going to be moving on to Asaba to get some insights from our renowned correspondent and my boss himself, Mr. Abel, who is in Asaba for the Grit and Glory Basketball Tournament. Mr. Abel, how are you doing?
I'm fine. Good morning, Tom. And how is Abuja this morning?
Abuja is fantastic. It seems like you are enjoying Asaba, and you've left us here in Abuja.
I wish I am, because where I was given on Saturday or Sunday, in fact, the hotel don't even have AC. I was wondering, why would they put me somewhere that don't even have AC? So you understand, but by and large, I complained to the organizers and they said that if you change the hotel, so probably today I will have a better hotel. Of course, I'm going to do a report on that, the comprehensive on the organization as a whole. You trust me that I must talk, I have the mouth, I will always talk.
No problem. So how is the atmosphere like in Asaba, and how are you getting ready for the 2025 Grit and Glory Showdown?
Well, I think Asaba is one city that is always electrifying if you are talking about basketball. And this second edition promised to be a very good one. Physically challenged. But one of our assumptions to have one of the organizers said that there are no stones on front. They are carrying everybody along. Even the physically challenged are also inclusive in this tournament. But this today now to start the basketball edition of this the basketball part of this edition rather. And of course, everywhere is electrifying. Like I said, we have the stadium. If you can turn around, you can see the everywhere is getting set, the stadium, and you could see them cleaning up the floor. And also, everybody is just, but teams are arriving today. The arrival team are arriving, and because they draw, I think by 1 p.m. according to the organizers, by 1 p.m. there will be a draw.
Okay, Mr. Abel. For our viewers watching, can you remind us briefly what the first edition of the Grit and Glory Showdown was like and why it became so popular? Because if you remember correctly, you were there at the first edition, and at the second edition, you are there as well.
With this idea of having everybody on board, like I said, and we saw 6 days of basketball. I will call it festival of basketball because it was a vanguard from the first game to the last game, and which we saw Impression winning the first edition, and it was a classic game. That game lasted for over 2 hours. Impression versus Emo Dragons, and we saw Pittsburgh doing it over the Emo Dragons, and with all the experience we gathered. I think that was why that was the difference between the Impression team and the Emo Dragon, because they also gave their own best too. And also, of course, you will recall that I had him on one of our shows then when I returned back to Abuja, and he was telling that he just share experience. He just looked at how he could play each of these players, and of course, they gave their best. But it was a scare actually, second or third quarter of that final. There was a scare when there was a time when the Emo Dragon came out of them. But of course, it is the coach that have.
Okay.
We have seen it all, and we have won.
Okay. Fantastic. So the question that our viewers are wondering, they have been asking these questions. They are like, it's like, are the teams already in Asaba? Because some will say today is the arrival, some will say today is when the games are supposed to start today. So are the teams already in Asaba? And how many teams are supposed to come or are supposed to be in Asaba at the moment?
Okay, I think there was a challenge before now, and Araba was supposed to be yesterday, which is 7th of December, but it was moved 9 minutes because of approval of accommodation, because the organizers, they provide accommodation for all the teams that are coming in. We have over 18 teams that will participate in this year's edition, and we have 12 male team and 6 women team, as in my calculations are correct. And how they call the accommodation provided for the, and of course, one thing that one thing that this year is just giving them one clear day, and which the organizer has to implement that this year. But for now, as I speak to you, I think the 3 things have arrived, but we're expecting more to come, and some are on their way.
Okay, I know this is one of the biggest tournaments in Asaba and in Delta State as a whole, and it comprises of different sports. We're talking about sports like table tennis. We're talking about different sports, including basketball. It's not just basketball, and that's why it's called Grit and Glory. And we know that you've had discussions with the organizers, and what are they saying as to what fans should expect in terms of organization, ticketing, and crowd control this year? Because we are hearing that the venue for this tournament is going to be packed today, and they have a lot of tickets that have been sold already.
The organizer, I'm supposed to have an exclusive with the organizer by 2 or 3. One of the organizers, I beg your pardon, by 2 to 3 p.m. today. But before now, the discussion we often have was how does it meet this the organization as a whole. But they said that all they wanted to get very well last year, they want to give double this year, and that's the reason why they introduced that 1 square meal. But last year there was no any form of meal for this athlete, but this year they want to get 1 square meal for this athlete that will come and do so much to the fans to watch. But Asaba is only the home of basketball.
We are expecting our own 1 meal, because I don't know when 1 became square meal, but we're expecting our own 1 square meal here in Abuja as well.
I hope the friends will hold down there. But Asaba is always a home of basketball, and any day, anytime you see the stadium is fully packed, old, young, middle, whatever, youth, I don't know, whatever. Men, women, they are always here to watch a show.
Okay, so talking about Asaba becoming like being the home of basketball in Nigeria, how important has this competition been become to basketball teams to scout and stakeholders in Nigeria?
Well, I think this year is very, very, but now we are talking about you agree with me that they will have a wider audience right now. So, and of course, we are airing it live now from Abuja. So we'll have a wider audience. So, which means, of course, staff can watch it down from our platform, and also they could have a better deal next year, which people can come in, and also even sponsorship. Not only scouts, sponsorship can also come in from this platform. And I think that is now one of the most significant. That I've been carrying this. Even last year, I was sent down here to cover some of the games.
Okay. But we've had complaints from the last edition. Where some people said we don't have where to watch this live. And people are asking, where can we watch these games live? Because everybody wants to watch basketball. I don't think the word of the mouth is enough all the time. And we are hearing that they are going to be streaming this year's edition live. So how can we watch these games live?
From their YouTube channel, because they have a YouTube channel. I'm talking about the competition of that is Showdown. They have a YouTube channel that you can stream live and you can watch all the games as it happens here live. So that will be displayed later, but probably on all social media platforms, which people can also go to the links and connect with the game. And
Okay.
of course, after the picture today, the picture will also be displayed online across all social media platforms, where people can also see and select the games that they want to watch. But I know that Delta Force game will be a very huge one, because that is the home team, and everybody in Asamahead will want to cheer their own home team. And if you recall, last year the female won the championship, while Impression Academy won for male category.
Okay. So, we see several partners like on the banner. We are seeing several partners supporting this edition. What can you tell us about the partners, and how does this relate to the growth of the championship from last year? Because I think I can see something like DJ something. I can see some other partners there.
You are calling DJ not to advertise him. I don't understand. Are you trying to advertise him here? You have not paid, so you need to pay before you advertise him. So you don't need to call it. You don't need to call anybody there. But like, I think after the first episode, that I will plan to identify with the concern. And okay, this is where they can really they can sell their products, and they can also be seen. You get so that's really, but really I think when I have an exclusive with the organizer, they will have better answer to that, because they will have the insight, because they are the one that interface with these partners, and they will know how much deal they must have took along
Okay.
the way.
As it's called Grit and Glory, and we know that it's going to be an immense showdown. What teams or players are generating the most buzz heading into the opening games? Because we are hearing about teams like the likes of Delta Force. We can hear about some players that are in the Nigerian Basketball Premier League that have played at the highest of Nigerian basketball. Players like Tilo. We have players like Malik Dalat. We have some great players, and we have some players in the Delta Force as well. So what should we expect? Which players are making the most buzz, and which teams are also making the most buzz?
Well, I think one thing about this, we have the Nemo Dragons already. They are already on ground. That if my cameraman can take the camera around, you see them warming up on the court. I think we have players like Samuel Sani for Upas. We have Peter as well. Peter is on ground. We have players like Tilo, like you rightly said, is already on ground. We have players like Bob too. Then we also have take it down here. You also see Coach Ken already sitting down. I know he's the defending champion, but I was wondering why Impression Academy is not participating this year. Maybe we have seen the game to better for, I don't know, but that's something that we are going to talk about later. I'm going to start one. But if you can permit me, I might bring Coach Ken up to the time now. Maybe to give us one or two, and I'll ask you one or two questions. If you can permit me, I'll do that. That's fine. Please, Coach, can you walk up down here, please? Yes. Thank you, sir. So he's coming down here now. So maybe I will just ask him one or two questions. Yeah. But Asama is a good place, by like Asama is a very good place, and but my challenge is they just said they gave to me, they did not give me AC. So Coach Ken, good morning, sir, and welcome to Grit. I did not get AC last night. My hotel don't have AC. Okay, okay, they are asking me now to ask you. Why is it that you pulled that? What is that Impression Academy is not on yeah? Well, you are the defending champion. Everybody expected that you will come and win it the second time. So what's the problem?
That changed. I was appointed the secretary of the Delta State Basketball Association, and as you master.
Okay.
So I got to work for two masters.
Okay. With Delta Force thing coming in now, which means of course some of your boys have to join you. So how significant do you think this participation will look like in this edition?
It shows that Delta State has a lot of potential, because by the time my boys and the Delta Force team come together, I think we're going to have a community team. If not that the championship is an invitational championship. you would have seen a lot. We have a team of our own young boys that were trying to grow up from
Yes.
but we just want to give everybody the opportunity to.
That reminds me, you are the defining champ. You just won is it Chooks Foundation?
Yeah.
Congratulations, but I need to get my prayers from that too, you know.
So it tells us the boys team that won this the CJ.
Yeah, CJ Fan, yeah, it's in Benin.
I've been working for about 2 years. I told myself that I don't want to get players from outside. I want to be
like the structure of sport, like in Delta State, in terms of basketball.
You can see it now. We have the state government is really doing things to make sure the basketball group undermining some little issues here and there. But I think next year will be better. Because the chairman of the Delta Basketball Association are looking at planning a very good program to make sure that every nook and corner in Delta State will be looking to develop basketball.
Okay, last year I let you go. You have 12 teams here.
Yeah.
Your predictions, please. Who do you think is going to carry today? I know the title. Let's just have your prediction, because I'm going to bring it here on Sunday at the finals. You're going to also
Delta Force.
Yeah. The female. Hope you're not being biased here.
I leave that to
No, you have to just give us a name. Give us a name. Who do you think for female?
Fantastic. So, Mr. Abel, I think one thing that people want to know, they are curious. They say, is there any information on cash prize for MVP and awards or special recognitions planned for this year?
Well, to be honest, I think when I have exclusive with one of the organizers this afternoon, he will give us that. But I know for the first position is 1 million. The second position is 600,000. The third position is 300,000. That is what I know for now. But individual award, I don't know anything about that. For individual award, I don't know anything about that.
Okay.
But if I catch up with one of the producers this evening, rather this afternoon, I might know. I will ask some of these questions. Then tomorrow I'll bring it up to speed to update you guys. In that regard.
So finally, what is the general mood among the organizers and local fans? Is Asaba ready for the 8 days of basketball showdown?
I think they are very ready. Everybody wants to ball, and you see that even the guys are just shooting the ball and stuff like that. So I think that I cannot wait to see the jump ball. Everybody's eager, and it's an annual thing. After now is to next year. That's after 11 months before they'll come back again. So I think they voted enough, and they want to see the game start.
Okay. Fantastic. Our own correspondent, Mr. Abel, thank you for your insights.
You're welcome, sir.
And we hope you have fun, and we hope that you give us more details moving forward in the Grit and Glory Showdown.
I will try and have fun, of course. I will try.
Okay, please. We're also expecting you to send in your prayers here in the studio.
Well, I will send the last prayer to you.
Okay. Fantastic. That's our correspondent, Mr. Abel Sunday, all the way from Asaba at the Grit and Glory Basketball and Sports Showdown. Right now, we're going to be going on a short break, and when we come back, we are going to be giving you guys the sports update and what is happening in the world of sports. Sit tight and don't go anywhere, because P&B Sports Show will be right. Welcome back to P&B Sports Show. I remain your host, Tom. Now we're going to be moving to our P&B Sports update. It's a historic moment await at the FIFA World Cup, as the upcoming clash between Tunisia and Japan have been confirmed as the 1000th match in the tournament's long and storied history, a landmark moment for world football. And meanwhile, preparations for AFCON 2025 continues to intensify as Uganda have officially released their squad for the tournament. The Cranes have been placed in a touch Group C, where they will face Tanzania, Nigeria, and Tunisia. The East Africa are looking to stage a strong return to Africa's biggest football stage. While in basketball, there was jubilation in Antananarivo as Madagascar dominated the 2025 FIBA 3-on-3 Africa Cup, winning both the men and women's categories. The home teams defeated Egypt in both finals, completing a remarkable double victory on home soil. And finally, in golf, history was made at Sun City as Christopher Retain became the first Norwegian to win the prestigious 2025 Nedbank Golf Challenge, sealing a memorable triumph and adding his name to the tournament's elite list of champions. Well, that's our sports update. We've been to Asaba to get our insights, and now we've given you the sports update. That's all for P&B Sports Show. Follow us on all our social media platforms: at YouTube at Politics and Business TV.English, Facebook at Politics and Business TV English, Instagram at P&B TV_English, and on X, formerly Twitter, at P&B TV_ENG for more updates. From myself, Aaron Kotom, and our entire team here in our Abuja studio, we say it's bye for now.